Hello, I'm Ruby. Nice to meet you, if I already haven't. Um, Today in my math class, I encountered un problème that I understood. And it was problem number 48. Now I really like this problem because the numbers are big, but the math is fun. So, we're going to be solving the system boom, 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 boom of equations. Bam. Now, the equations that were given, I really like to label my equations because when you label, you are essentially like you're synthesizing uh, your thoughts. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel that when you label equations, it really helps you keep stuff together and it eliminates confusion. Yup, cool. So, first equation was 8x minus 3y minus 2z equals negative 8. Second equation was negative 2x plus 8y plus 7y equals 26. And my third equation was 4x plus y minus 5y equals Sarah Palin. Okay, just kidding. 23. Okay, so what I want to see which two equations will eliminate my x value first. I want to work from left to right, just to like make things a bit easier, working from x to y to z. Now, I want to see which two equations should be paired together first to eliminate my x. And I see 2 and 3 look like a delectable pair, so I'll choose them. I'm going to go right over here and put them together. I'm shipping the two equations in a sense. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use the asparagus color. Asparagus. Okay, so again, I'm going to label my equations. I'm also going to label the product equation because I'll be combining the product with the product of another two of my equations. So, 2 and 3, so you have negative. I'm going to be showing all the steps, you guys, so that's why this video will be quite long, but I hope that through all the labor, you guys will understand the problem, because when you understand this, you don't really have to go through all the work, but I'm going to show all the work today. Alright, 4x plus y minus 5y equals 23. Now I see that I could just multiply this equation by 2 and my x's will cancel out, and this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply the equation. Let's use some 10. I'm going to multiply the equation. I'm going to multiply it by 2, and look what we have here, a 2 right next to it. But I'm just going to multiply this by 2, this by 2, this by 2, and this by 2. Normally I would put a 2 on the outside of the parentheses, but in this case I do not have space right here. So yeah, multiply the whole thing by 2. Now I have the equation. Let's use some aqua. I have negative 4x plus 16y plus 14z. Oh my gosh, I've been using y's for z's this whole time. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Let's move on from that mistake. Equals 52. Conservatory's over. Life is good. I really like conservatory, but I mean, I don't have to be at rehearsal till like late. So, I mean, that's good. Okay. Minus 5z, here's a random tangent, equals 23. Oh wow, we have to label our equations again. Remember you guys, label your equations. Come on, give it times. Okay, now we're gonna use some orchid to cross out the x's. Okay, Now we have 17y plus 9. Wait. Yeah. Plus 9z equals 75. I'm not trying to be Miranda Sings. I'm really trying to sing right now. Okay. This is our equation 4. Now let's find another equation that another two equations that we can combine to cancel off the x's. Now these two look delectable. The only reason why I'm not doing 1 and 3 is because you would have to change the sign of either the first equation or the third equation, and I really don't want to multiply by negatives if I can. So we're going to take equation 1 and 2. Come on down, the price is right. Okay, so we have 8x minus 3y minus 2z equals negative 8. And we have negative 2x plus 8y plus 7z equals 26. Now I see that all I have to do is just multiply this equation by 4, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So you get equation 1 and equation 2. You get 8x minus 3y minus 2z equals negative 8, and then you get negative 8x plus 32y plus 28. Plus 28. I tried to go on like a Valley Girl tangent, and I actually forgot what I was going to say. So it's a proven fact now that if you go on a Valley Girl tangent, you become a Valley Girl. Anyways, no offense to Valley Girls. Actually, yes, offense to Valley Girls. Actually, it's okay. Midnight. Sorry if any of you out there are Valley Girls. I'm a Texas girl, so you can make fun of me for that. Anyways, the x's cancel out again, and you are stuck with 29y. Boom, boom, boom. Plus. Boom, boom, boom. 26y. 26z, oh my gosh. Boom, boom. Equals 96. So let's label this equation 5. So basically we have equation 4. Whoa, an equation 5, and we are ready to just mingle the two. We're ready to mingle the heck out of the two. So overview of this page, we started with our system, our given problem 48 of CPM chapter 10. Chapter 10. Oh my gosh, I'm just moving the screen and everything. Okay, chapter 10, and then we're given problem 48. We take equation 2 and 3, we multiply the equation 2 by 2 to get 4x, that cancels out. We multiply the whole equation by 2, by the way, and we get 17y plus 9z equals 75. We labeled this equation equation 4, and then we combined equation 1 and 2. We multiplied equation 2 by 4 to get negative 8x plus 32y plus 28z equals 104. Our equation 1 remained the same, and then we are left with equation number 5, which remained 29y plus 26z equals 96. Beautimus. Now we are going to combine equation 4 and equation 5. Now we are almost done solving this system, you guys. We're almost there. I don't want to use like a really bold color. I'll use honeydew. That's a beautiful color. Freaking honeydew. Okay. Oh, my shoulder is hurting right now. Okay, 17. I'm going to take 17y plus 9z equals 75. Whoa, how did my writing get like really messy all of a sudden? Okay, then we're going to get 29y plus, there it is, 26z equals 96. So, you see that in this equation, it looks a bit overwhelming. You're like, wait, this isn't a 92, it's a 9z, by the way. This right here. Yeah. But all we'd have to do, really, my method to tackling this was just multiplying this by multiplying 9z in the top equation by negative 26, and multiplying the bottom equation by 9, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we're going to multiply this by 9, multiply this equation by negative 26. Beautimous. So that gives us some pretty hefty values, but we'll do a different color. That gives us negative, I believe, 442. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, negative 234 z equals negative 1950. If any of y'all were born out there in 1950, shout out to you guys. 261, that's 29 times 9. 261y. I really want some ice cream right now. 234z equals 864. To any of you guys born out in 864, give me that pool to immortality that you have. Okay. Oh my gosh, the z's cancel out. We are so close to solving this system. It's like crazy. It's like under the bow tree, getting enlightened. I don't know. Okay, so this will give us a pretty nice equation. Gives us negative 181. Negative 181 equals negative 1086. Now we could just label this equation for funsies number 6, but it doesn't even matter because we're going to go ahead. We're going to divide 181. No, forget the y. Divide 181 by both sides, and that gives us y. Oh, I love how it divides perfectly. Like, thank you, Miss Peterson. Thank you, CPM. Shout out to CPM. I used to be against you, but I guess you're okay. Okay, y equals 6. Like, literally, I remember September. Wow, I didn't really like CPM. Okay, now we're going to keep this really condensed. Now you have that y equals 6. Now you want to plug in your y value into one of those y and z equations. Now, I chose the 17y plus 9z equals 75. This was our equation 4. Yes? Am I wrong? No, I'm not. So, 17 times 6 plus 9z equals 75. Oh my god. My mind's blanking out on what 17 times 6 was, but this number divided by this number, somehow it equals 27. And this is so perfect because, what's going on? What's going on right now? Yeah, 27 is divisible by 9. So z equals 3. Now, something is wrong here. Yep, something is wrong here. Because when you subtract, you're not really dividing right here. I hope somebody caught that. See, this is me trying to make up for a mistake, but never mind. When you subtract 17 times 6 from 75, you're not going to get positive 27, because 17 times 6 is way more than 27. Like, it's 25 plus 27 more than 27, so it's 52. Oh, wow, now I'm getting it, thanks. 52. So, wow, great. Okay, I get really excited when it comes to math. Sorry, guys. Okay, so you get negative 27, thus z is negative 3. So you have your y value, you have your z value, you're ready to move on to your x value. Best for last, man, best for last. We're going to use Clover because we're so darn lucky to have this moment right now. Not the stem. Stem. Did you know? Okay, I'm going to start going off on tangents. But then, why am I not giving over my x? Okay. Anyways. So, I don't even, like, how do I, okay. Anyways. You're going to plug in your y equals 6 value and your z equals negative 3 value. Now I chose to plug this into our equation number 3, which was 4x plus y minus 5z equals 23. So when I plugged everything in, I got a 4x plus 6 minus 5 times negative 3 equals 23. And I know that 15 plus 6 equals 21 because, cancels out. And I get 4x plus 21 equals 23. And then I get subtracting 21. To bring this over here, I get that 4x equals 2. Now if I divide each side by 4, I get that x equals 2 over 4. If I simplify, I get x equals 1/2. And you ladies and gents, we are done. We are done. We are finals done, not really. And we have that. Let's start from the beginning in the order in which we canceled out the variables. We have that x equals 1/2, y equals 6, and z equals negative 3. Despite error in regards to writing on a computer, this is correct, y'all. Now, don't forget to check your answers. Now, you know that it works with equation 3. So having a 2 out of 3 chance of a correct answer, it's really good. So we're going to plug it into another equation. So we have negative 2 times x, which is 1/2, plus 8 times 6, plus 7 times negative 3 equals 26. So we have negative 1 plus 48 minus 21 equals 26. Now if we combine these two bad boys, we get that negative 22 plus 48, which is obviously, if you can do math, 26 equals 26. Thus our problem is correct. Now let's do an overview of what we just did here. It's always good to check your problems, by the way. First, we set our equations down and labeled them. 3 different equations. Second, we took equations 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, and we combined them to form 4 and 5. So, yeah. Then 3. Actually, I should probably make these special. Yeah, cool. 3. We took our equations 4 and 5. We combined it to form equation 6, and from equation 6, birthed the baby of the z variable. Okay, actually it formed the baby of the y variable, because we got 6 first. Now, from there, we have step 4, where after getting our y, z, and x variables, we plug them in to equation 2 after having derived the last variable, which was x, from equation 3. So we obviously knew that it was correct. And we checked our answers. And number 5, we relish in the fact that math is fun and that we can solve the system. If anyone has any questions, you can do, if you can comment. Or email at, wait, it's not an at symbol, at Ruby at rubyrosetta.com. Also on my website, I have a Algebra 2/Trig tab, and it has some resources. So enjoy. Yeah, have a good time.